Hello student. Welcome here. Today you will going to watch a video about instructional design principles. Please pay attention for the video. What is instructional design? According to Razor, Dempsey, 2007. Instructional design is defined as a systematic process that is employed to develop education and training programs in a consistent and reliable fashion. In addition, Merrill, Drake, Lacey, Pratt, 1996, explained that instruction design may be thought of as a framework for developing modules or lessons that increase and enhance the possibility of learning, makes the acquisition of knowledge and skill more efficient, effective, and appealing, encourages the engagement of learners so that they learn faster and gain deeper levels of understanding. Instructional design models provide a method that, if followed, will facilitate the transfer of knowledge, skills and attitude to the learner. Presenting content in a simple and meaningful way is the art of good instructional design. There are numerous instructional design models such as AD model, ARCS model, ASHA model, backward design, Dick and Carey, Gerlach-Keeley model, iterative design, and it can be divided into rapid prototyping and spiral model. And the last instructional design model is Kemp design model. The acronym of AD stands for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate. It is an instructional design model that has withstood the test of time and use. It is simply a device to help us think through a course's design. ARCS model is an acronym for Attention-Getting Strategies, Relevance-Producing Strategies, Confidence-Building Strategies, and Satisfaction-Generating Strategies. This model can be perceived as a problem-solving approach to learning that instructional designers can use to develop even more engaging e-learning activities. The ASHA model contains 6 steps and the letters in ASHA form an acronym. The A stands for Analyze the Learner. The first S stands for State Objectives. The second S is Select Methods, Media and Materials. The U stands for Utilize Media and Materials. The R stands for Acquire Learner Participation. Finally, the E stands for Evaluate and Revise. It is an instructional design model that has the goal of producing more effective teaching and learning. Backward design involves 3 stages. The first stage is Identify desired results. The second stage is Determine acceptable evidence. The third stage is Plan learning experiences and instruction. It is a process that educators use to design learning experiences and instructional techniques to achieve specific learning goals. Dick and Carey model is systematic in nature. It is a procedural system including 10 major process components, 9 basic stages in an iterative cycle, and a culminating evaluation of the effectiveness of the instruction. The 9 components in an iterative cycle include: Stage 1, Identify instructional goals. Stage 2, Conduct instructional analysis. Stage 3, Identify entry behaviors and learner characteristics. Stage 4, Write performance objectives. Stage 5, Develop criterion reference test. Stage 6, Develop instructional strategy. Stage 7, Develop and select instructional materials. Stage 8, Develop and conduct formative evaluation. Stage 9, Revise instruction. And the final process is to design and conduct summative evaluation, which is an evaluation of the value of the instruction. Gerlach-Keeley design model contains 10 elements. Specification of content. Specification of objectives. Assessment of entering behaviors. Determination of strategy. Organization of groups. Allocation of time. Allocation of space. selection of resources, evaluation of performance, and the final one is analysis of feedback. The central focus of the Gerlach and Deely model is on systematic planning, with equal emphasis on two essential factors of effective teaching, clearly defining teaching goals, and methods for reaching each of the desired learning outcomes. Iterative design is an approach of incrementally developing and refining a design, based on feedback and evaluation. Iterative design can apply to a learning experience, the creation of media, or the development of learning systems. There are several instructional design models based on the principle of iterative design: rapid prototyping and spiral model. The idea of rapid prototyping as it applies to instructional design is to develop learning experiences in a continual design evaluation cycle that continues throughout the life of the project. This cycle, known as the spiral cycle or layered approach, is considered to be iterative, meaning that products are continually improved as the cycle continues. The spiral model was originally conceived as a software development process combining elements of both design and prototyping in stages, in an effort to combine advantages of top-down and bottom-up concepts. This model was not the first model to discuss iterative development, but it was the first model to explain why the iteration matters. Kemp design model consists 9 key elements. First, identify instructional problems, and specify goals for designing an instructional program. Second, examine learner characteristics that should receive attention during planning. Third, identify subject content, and analyze task components related to stated goals and purposes. Fourth, state instructional objectives for the learner. Fifth, sequence content within each instructional unit for logical learning. Sixth, design instructional strategies so that each learner can master the objectives. Seventh, plan the instructional message and delivery. Eighth, develop evaluation instruments to assess objectives. And the last element is select resources to support instruction and learning activities. This model is systemic and non-linear and seems to encourage designers in all areas as appropriate. It is particularly useful for developing instructional programs that blend technology, pedagogy and content to deliver effective, inclusive, and efficient learning. Thank you for watching this video.